Good evening and welcome back. So, um, today I wanted to add map, mini map thingy. So let's have a look what we can do with that. Probably mostly a map, but it's the technique that I'm using is mostly used for mini maps. Hello, how are you? The almighty Father Jax. Hello, how are you? So, let's see. I watched a tutorial earlier and it looked rather simple to add this. So let's jump right into it and see if I can remember what they were doing. Okay, so they added a spring on. Then rotated this. I'm slightly ill, so I might not stream that long today, but I will try to get the map done today and see what else I can do. So this would be the map. Let's call it Spring on map. And let's add a component. Screen capture component 2D. On top of that, oh wait, we already have one here. Let's delete this one, we don't need it anymore. I had that in for a dialogue system that I changed, so we don't need that in here. This would be the one for the map. And I know there are better ways to do map in game, but I'm just iterating on it. Create this version first, which is not so good for performance, but it should still work. So let's see, blueprints. Let's create a new folder for that. And in here we need, what was it? Render target, I think. Yeah, render target. And on here also change something here to orthographic. Put this to 1000. You could also change other things here. What was it? Somewhere in here we could say what kind of things we want to show. For instance, we could turn off skeleton meshes, but for the moment I just want to have everything in there. Let's do this. Let's go here, create a material for that. And let's create a widget. Okay, for this, just go here and basically steal this one. So let's see, we need most of this. I think we just need this part here. Copy these, paste them here. Okay. We don't need this side thingy here, so let's delete that. And let's change the text here to map. And need to create this. And yeah, for the moment, let's just go here. This is the entry holder. Let's replace that with, I think a scroll box might be okay for this. And let's throw an image in there. This would be that. Even though, no, I don't think I need this to be inside a scroll box. Let's just delete this one. Make this a bit smaller. Yeah, for the moment, let's just do it this way. from down here. Let's change this from surface to user interface. Connect that. Save. And yeah, I think that's okay for the moment. Let's go here. Where was it? And this is a macro I created. I want to remove it from the parent and set the game mode back to the no longer UI but in-game, and set my in-menu variable here to false. Don't think we need anything in here. Anything else? So let's do this. Let's see. Also don't need. Okay, here we need to go in here and on handle map. I want to create widget. And add that to the viewport. And I think that's mostly what oh no, we still need to do the, so do this and then set the game mode. Have a look how I did this before. Okay, so here I'm just adding it to the viewport. Do I do anything different here? No, so I might do something in these. So let's have a look. Construct, yeah. And here I'm setting the UI input, so let's go to construct, call this. And this is basically doing the opposite, so it's showing the mouse cursor, setting the input mode to UI, and set that we are in a menu. And here we are doing the opposite. Okay, compile this. that. And let's see if that works. I'm not quite sure if the character has a map item in the inventory, so we might need to add a map item to the vault that we can pick up. Let's have a look here first. Plane editor, do wave. Yeah, let's jump into it. Don't need the do wave at the moment. Okay, so if I'm pressing M, nothing happens, which means we don't have a map item. Yeah, okay, I need to add a map item here. Because everything in the world is based on items you have in your inventory. And if you don't have the right item, the specific mechanic doesn't work. Let's see. Item table. Thank you for the host, Gemma Life. So here we have the map item. That's 200, 110. So we need to set this here. So I need to set this. Just placeholder item here. Let's see. Enable physics. Oh no, we don't need that. Okay, so let's go back a bit. Ah, damn it. Let's current camera position. Jump here in here. Pick this up. Press M. And we get this. That doesn't look that good. I think I forgot something. Let's see. Let's go back in here. So this is autographic. 1000. We can change stretch this a bit more. Let's make this bigger. Let's see, we can also do change the arm lengths here to be a bit longer. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that for some reason it doesn't capture the static meshes here. Let's go over here to have a look. Okay, maybe the size here is not correct. Let's go for this. Yeah, I think this is the problem. Let's push this up a bit. Let's make this a bit bigger. That's slightly better. But it's still looking a bit strange. Oh yeah, I know what the problem is. The distance above the player is not enough. So it's cutting off the roofs. So it needs to be higher. So let's put this here to something like this. Let's see if that changes it. Yeah, that looks a bit better here. Yeah, no, it works. Even though the textures here look horrible. Or the resolution here is not good. But all this will be changed to better looking graphics later. So I won't use the screen capture there. I want to use kind of a graphic for kind of a map of the town and the world, and then put the player in the right spot and stuff like that. But that's art stuff that I will add later. So at the moment this works, but the problem is it's doing the screen capture every time we open this, which is not much of a problem because it's not running all the time, as it would be for a minimap. So that's not much of a problem, but the issue is that it's also doing this here. That's something I need to change. Let's change this so the map is not rotated, but the player is rotated on the map. Let's try this. I think that was something I also missed from the tutorial. Yeah, now the rotation is different. Even though the rotation is kind of wrong, so now I need to rotate it so that, because here we have north now. Yeah, it's north, south, west, east. I mean, I could change it so that I can move still if I have this open, but that would cause a lot of other problems. But now let's change it and let's add some features to this, because at the moment it's a bit boring. So let's add kind of a zoom to this. First, let's change this. Yeah, that's why I'm adding a zoom. That's what I want to change now. Let's add a button. Where do we want to put this? Let's not have it here, but anchor it here. Thank you for the subscription, Reality-O. Thank you. Okay, so let's add these in here. Yeah, it's an awesome thing. And thank you for it. I'm doing fine. I'm the moment trying to add kind of a map thingy here so that I can zoom in and out of it, and at the moment it's just a screen capture map, which is not good for performance, but I'm only having it open on this map screen here, so it's not that much of a problem. It's not always open. So let's go here. Cast the first person character. I can do this up here. Yeah. And let's promote this to a variable. Player reference. And then down here we have the player reference to work with. Set. Let's see. Set the lengths here. Let's see. Get the links. And then add. Let's add 10 to it. Let's set it there. Now in this case we want to go in, so not add but subtract. I didn't have much time for it, to be honest. I had other stuff going on last few weeks. Yeah, sorry about it. Let's see. That's what I wanted to do here. Because the lengths would be shorter when we zoom in and would be bigger when we zoom out. So let's do something similar here, but in this case set it like this. Let's see if that works. Okay, now doesn't change much. I mean, it changes the distance here, but that's not what I want to have changed there. So this is not the right way to do it. Let's see. Is it the orthographic widths we need to change? Let's try that. Get this. Get the orthographic widths. Let's try this. Oh. Maybe I should connect it here. Yes, that's it. Okay. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. Let's make this 50. Oh no, let's make this differently. So we have let's promote this to a variable. Okay, let's try it this way. Yeah, okay, so that works. Let's run around here a bit. Yeah, that works. And it saves this. The only thing we need to change now is the kind of display of the player and other objects in the world. So you can see them a bit better. Let's have a look at this. Let's see. So could add a component here, which would be texture. Can we just add a texture? Text renderer. Add a paper sprite. Okay, I'm not quite sure I would add this in here. Hello, how are you? Let's see. What kind of options do we have? I'm adding a really simple map system. The only issue is that I want to have the player represented by something else in here. tutorial I looked at did change this, but not quite sure what they changed there, how they did it. Might need to look at that again. Let's see. Okay, they used a paper sprite. Okay. Let's add this as a paper sprite here. And then let's source sprite. Okay, let's have a look. What kind of graphic can we use for the player for the moment? I think I had something that I used in the other map system that I already tried. I think it was this one here that I used. Okay, so this needs to be rotated. No, it's not correct. So this needs to be rotated in Z, yeah. 90, yeah. Okay, let's move this out of here. And let's move it down slightly. Yeah, I think that could work. Let's have a look. Not visible on the owner. Let's check that. Compile. And here. I mean, I can remove them, but let's keep them in for the other one, for the NPC, so that we see those. Let's see if this is showing up. Okay, it's really small, so we might move it. Move it up more. I need a different graphic. That could also be the case. Another thing we can do is just scale it up. Yeah, that's a bit better. The only issue is it's getting smaller here. So I need to figure out a way that I have the kind of a representation of the player, but in a different way, so that it's not zooming in and out. And another thing I want to do is at some point add a proper graphic for the map here. So we are not using the screen capture here, which looks horrible, to be honest. Oh, and I see another issue. Okay, the spring arm here needs to be a lot bigger, because it's cutting it off here in the mountains. So the whole system is not ideal. It's also cutting off this house here, cutting off the roofs here. And now we have the roofs there and the roof here because we are higher on the map. So that's something I need to change. And I need to remember that I don't need to have the run button pressed anymore, because I added a toggle to that. I mean, it works, but it's not ideal, like I said. Not sure why this is not showing up properly here. But, okay. So, it is an implementation of a map. For a mini-map, it would be something that is changed every frame, which would be horrible for performance. I mean, if it's only that one object, it's okay, but I would do something else for it. But it works for the map for the moment. I need to figure out a better way to do the map with the proper graphic and all that, so it looks a bit better. But I mean, it's something that works. So let's see. So we can change this here. giving me the right color there. I think that might be correct. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the compass is still kind of floating in front of the player, but it should be correct. Let's check if that works. Yeah, the problem is it's a bit far away, so I might need to add a better spot to it, and it also has a few issues when we are moving. But I mean, it works. It's there. Could move it a bit closer. Let's see. Object carry position. Let's move this. Here, up a bit. Let's try that. Well, that's a bit better. And I've looked into the way to have the hands there, and I need to do animations for that. Animation montages and stuff like that. I think that's more visual stuff, so I'm not really doing that at the moment. More focused on functionality than looks. And for the compass, I'm using kind of a trick to get this to work. Let's see, do I have this compass actor? Yeah, I'm just picking a point way outside the map scope and set this as our kind of look at rotation, and wait, no, I'm not doing this here. Let's see, I did this differently. Let's see. At the moment I'm doing this and just set this to the normal. No, I think it's even easier than that. I think, yeah, yeah, I know what I'm doing here. This is what I'm rotating is not the needle or this, it's just the casing. So we would see differences in the rotation of the casing, but the rest stays still. What is this? Compass directions. Oh yeah, that's the other part of the static mesh there. And the needle stays still, basically. So I'm kind of doing it the other way around. Like you would think it works, but I'm rotating the casing with the player rotation. And that's how I do this. So it points in the direction I set as north all the time, and it works. I had this this year, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So that this looks in a specific spot, but it didn't really work the way I wanted it. So this is a lot easier, and it works. The only problem is it's doing it so on tick, but I think it's okay. Because the compass is only there when you need it. It's not doing this every time. Straighten those. So now it shouldn't update it, I think, but if I press this, then it's updating it. And it needs better graphics. But like I said, graphics are not in focus at the moment. So that's fine. Okay, let's see. Map is there, at least the first iteration of it. Compass is there. Let's see, the light. Oh yeah, let's see, do I do this here? Light intensity. We have the light crystal. Yeah, let's change this part here. Because at the moment it's just changing the spotlight that I have here on the player, changing the intensity, which is not really what I want for that. Okay, so what I want is basically the same we are doing for the compass. Yeah, I'm spawning the compass at the location, and if it's not already there, and then I'm just setting it visible or invisible in game. So I think it will be, should do its update, but it's okay. Or the event tick. So let's make a copy of this. And this would be the light crystal actor reference. And then we need to go here. And I want to have this in another spot, so let's duplicate this. This would be the light crystal position. So the light crystal I want to have here and up here. So kind of if we were to hold it up in our left hand like a lantern or something like that. So it would spawn there. And then I also need to create an actor for it. Let's have that there. And do I need anything here? I'm not sure if I need this. I think I can just, let's see, can I spawn the spawn actor. Yeah, I think I need to spawn an actor. Spawn actor from class. So we don't need that. Is valid. Promote this to a variable. Oh no, we already have that. Delete that. Delete this. Okay, so if this is not valid, you want to do this. Set it here. The transform would be this position here. Get transform. I don't think this works. I think we need to have a we need to calculate the location for this as well. No, we are not doing anything here. And then we are just setting this hidden in game or not. Let's just copy this. And then on the light crystal actor, I want to add at the moment point light, but it will be, might change it to a different type of light. Was it these new lights that are added in 4.20? They might work for this as well. Problem is I would need to add more of those. So I think this might be okay. Let's set this to not cast shadows. And then I think we might be fine with it. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's delete this, yes. But add this in here. And though this is, no, it's not really just blue. So let's get that. The color. I might need to tweak the intensity and all that stuff, but let's try this for the moment. Let's also add the light crystal here somewhere. Let's have a look. What is our light crystal? Light crystal, it's 12. Yeah, I'm not sure if this will fall through. I don't think it has collision on it. So let's check if that works. Oh, no. Okay, so that doesn't work that way. So, on the light crystal actor, we need to update the position here. So on every tick, let's see. First person character object reference. Post that at spawn or on spawn, and jump over here and refresh this node. So that we get the player reference in here. And in here, get this, get light crystal position, location. And then, okay, we are setting the world rotation here. Here we set the no wait, let's set actor location. Let's try that. Okay, the issue is that it's rotating. It's not rotating with the player, that's the thing that's a bit strange. Let's see if we can... to check if the light radius is okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. These houses are completely broken. Okay, what did we get here? Okay, that's okay. So let's open up the other map. And jump into the tutorial level and see if this works here. Okay, so that's an issue. Because at the moment it's not loading a big map at all. It's just having some issues here. For some reason it doesn't load this at all. Should put the player up here. for some reason it doesn't do that. Let's see, do the default. Nope, it's not showing in the background here. But it shows the main menu, so it has already loaded the main menu. But for some reason it didn't load the map here correctly. Let's see. I thought I had a light in here. Yeah, there's a direction light. What level is that? Yeah, that's also in the correct level. Strange. Is it this here? No. So it has an issue loading this map for some reason. Okay, now it's loading it. Okay, so if it's already visible, it doesn't load the level? Uh-oh. Yeah, it has an issue here, so if we don't have this, then it loads it, but it's not putting us in the right spot. Yeah. Let's see, does this work? No. Not sure. It's doing something, but I'm not sure what. Okay, so did something in the background. Might have compiled stuff in the background we don't see. Might have been a bad idea to click that, to be honest. Problem is I can't see what it is doing. Oh, now it's processing. Okay, now it shows me. Let's cancel that. Yeah, I know. So this is an issue here. I might need to move the player start. Yeah, the problem is I can't move the player start in the main level or in this persistent level, because then it would be also loaded in the background questions and would interfere with that. So let's just try this, see if it loads. Which I think it doesn't. Yeah, it should have loaded in already. Okay, let's have a look what the main menu is doing. So new game, we do all this stuff here, and then we load in the stream level here. And we are unloading this one. And I think it hangs somewhere here. Either it hangs on this one or it hangs on this one. Not sure which one is the problem. That's not good. Not good at all. Because this here works. So it's loading in the... Yeah, it's removing the main menu. And then it's loading in it's creating the loading screen, add that to the viewport, and then it's doing this here, but it's getting stuck either here or here. Let's see which one of these it is. Probably is this one, because this also doesn't really load in the other scenario. Ah. Yeah. Yep, that's the problem there. Let's try it this way. No, this would cause more problems, I think, but let's just try it. Nope. So it isn't doing any of these things here, apparently. So it's not unloading this and it's not loading this. So let's just check this for a moment. Yeah, it's the problem that it's not unloading this. That's the issue. Did they change this somehow? Yeah, there's no documentation for that, so I have no idea if they changed stuff there. Let's check. Is this set to always loaded? I don't think so. Yeah, it's set to blueprint. This is also set to blueprint. So it shouldn't be always loaded, and so that's not the issue there. Let's try this part. Let's check if these are correct. I also need to set the player start there. And I can do it here and set it to default player start, but then this happens. So for some reason there's an issue with this level. Strange. Damn it, I changed some mode here and I'm not sure how to get out of this. Damn it. So look at this. Okay, let's do this part here. Maybe this is all we need to do there. Because here I'm setting the player to the player's start of this level. Let's compile that. Like this. Press new game. Okay, now this works. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is broken here, but still kind of works. The only issue is that we have the skylight, the directional light from the other one, so the light needs to be brighter, a lot brighter. Yeah, this is not good. Damn it. So for some reason it doesn't unload this properly. Let's try it again, but don't think that works. Yeah, no. I hate this. It's always something that breaks when you do not check it every second day or so. Wait, what? Oh, it's not removing the UI element because it's stuck on this thing here. So this should happen. Let's try it here. Yeah, now it... Yeah, this is... Is the name not correct? Just wait a moment. Maybe it unloads itself, but I kind of doubt it. Because there's nothing in that level, basically. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Why is the level streaming broken for this? I didn't change anything. Level's not additionally loaded. Okay, it's loading it. That works. But it's not unloading it. Okay, there was a bug in 4.12 in 2016 where someone reported the same thing. Okay, there's a solution, but that's not something I have in mind. Okay, they have this here. So that the actor that called unload was in the level that was unloaded. But that's not the case in my setup here. The persistent level loads the widget, and the widget loads the level and unloads this level here. Let's try something else here. Let's move this over here. Yeah. That's really annoying. Because I don't know how to fix it, apart from the fact of completely changing the way I'm loading into my game. So basically remove all the stream levels and just load each level individually, which kills the loading screen. I mean, it kills it anyway because it can't use it to load in the big level anyway, because it just doesn't work that way. Damn it. This is really annoying. Yeah, let's do it differently. So all this part here doesn't work at the moment. So here I'll do open level. Just open this one. I don't know. I didn't do anything basically. Maybe it was the update to... No, it worked on 4.19 already, so I haven't done anything in my menu level in some time, so I'm not sure how I managed to break it. So really no idea. Let's see if this works. This should work, even though the... Yeah, no, this should work. Yeah, this works. Okay. The problem is that I will never see the loading screen this way. Because the open level isn't... not sure what this... I can't wait for this and do something after it. It just loads the new level and stops everything. Yeah, I don't know what kind of options I have here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Problem is I can't click on this and get information about that. Because the documentation is not there for it. Or at least I don't know how to find it. Maybe that's it. Okay, what did I want to do? I want to change the point light here. Let's see. The hell? Oh, I know what's happening here. How can I get out of this damn mode here? What did I do? Kind of locked this viewport. I think the issue is that this is set to simulate physics. That's the issue. And it doesn't have collision, so it falls through. But I'm not sure how I could pick it up earlier. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not here. The hell? think I killed my what's it called? Save game for this. So I might need to delete those. Okay, let's delete the save games. Now it should be here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I think is okay, but maybe I need to make it a bit more white. The color is not really correct. And let's kill that viewport. Can't kill that viewport. Okay, let's just change it like this. Let's change the light color to be a bit more white. Yeah, that's better. Even though it's too bright now, but I think the doors are a bit too narrow. Might need to change those a bit. No, wait. Are those the right doors? No, I don't think so. I think the level elements here are not correct. Okay, so it should be brighter now. It's this. Yeah, I think that's something I need to do. Okay, so we have a loading screen for a second. Then it gets stuck. Let's see how bright this is. Oh, this is quite bright. Even though there's an issue with this mesh here. Yeah, it's too bright. Just set the intensity down a bit. The color is okay. Okay, let's remove this viewport here. Save all. And close that. While this is loading, I'm taking a Okay, I'm back. So, let's see. I can unload this. Let's save this. Let's see. Let's have a look in here. So at the moment I have 2 potions here, but I don't have any ingredients for the cat potion yet. Even though the cat potion, I'm not sure if it's really needed. I just put that in there to test it out. So I'm not quite sure. Because it basically lets you see in the dark, but we have the light crystal, so it's kind of not needed in that regard. So I might need to think about other things we can brew that would make sense in the world and for the game. Even though the shroom ale is also just kind of a joke. Doesn't serve a purpose. So, let's see. What else can we do now? I think I can... Yeah, I can try to figure out the mayor's dialogue. I could try to rebuild could build a few more houses, even though that's something I don't really think I want to do at the moment. Let's just have a look here. So this is... Yeah, we can replace this. Even though it's not completely finished yet. Let's see if that works. Oh, I need to... no. I need to remove the... here completely. Let's just... Actor hidden in game, that's already there. So let's remove this completely. this. Cast villager character. And let's see, do we have the set? Okay, we don't have the do wave on them. Let's add this to the villagers. Okay. Refresh this. Let me compile this first. Okay. Let's check if there's anything more in here. So we need to do pickup. Let's give this a category. I think I will delete this one. Don't need that. Yeah, I need to remove this here and then change this part here as well. Is AI character? Oh no, this is not something I want to use. Okay, yeah, I'm just telling it to play an animation that is no longer in use at all. Yeah, I think I need to completely kill this part. This is not needed. Need to redo this. Yeah, no. Definitely need to redo this part here, but yeah. But it's not throwing any errors at the moment, so that's good. Is this still throwing errors? Let's see. Probably. Yeah. Okay. You know, no, this should succeed. Just set this and then it should succeed. To do the same here. Okay. Let's have a look at this. Okay, I see the issue here. This collision mesh here is not in the right spot. So it's can I move this? Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be okay. So let's save this. And let's see if they can walk out there. Yes, they can. Good. So that part is fixed. Just need to build more houses. Which is something I'm not doing at the moment. Let's see. What else can we do? Problem is we don't have access to the mayor before I kind of rebuild his house. So it's a bit of an issue. The idea was to add dialogue to him and kind of basically write more dialogue, more story and interaction into the world. Because mechanics are mostly done, I think. We have the map, we have the light. Let's see. Let's also open up the project here. Yeah, ladder climbing is in. This here I might need to have a look at. Simple puzzles. I mean, the elements are already in. We have a simple puzzle in the tutorial level. But there's no real puzzle in the rest of the game. I mean, there's the kind of switch or lever puzzle. To call it a puzzle is a bit too much. There are two levers that you need to flip to get into a secret room. Even though this is highly broken at the moment. But it's over here. So down here you need to flip two switches and then this door opens up for the first one, and then we can flip a switch there to open up another door over here that will open into this secret room here. But since this is all broken at the moment, I can't really test that. And the other issue is not quite sure how I will do this now that if I'm not using the procedural house blueprint for this. I mean, okay, it could be as easy as just changing the static mesh. Problem is, how do I want to rebuild it the same way? I mean, what I could do is jump into my kind of building level and combine more houses, but I'm not quite sure if I really want to do that now. The other issue is there's not much else I can do at the moment. Let's see, what's the time? Yeah, I think I might stop here for today and do a bit of research offline for kind of better implementation for the map, because at the moment it's working, but I don't really like the way it's working because it just doesn't look that good. And it also doesn't work the way I want it, so I mean, I could figure out a way to make this here a bit better, because let's see, if we keep this pressed, let's see, let's jump into this and see if we can make something better there. Let's go to the handle map. Oh, no, not there. Blueprints, map. So at the moment, if I'm clicking, I'm pushing this up or down, but I need to see if I can make this a bit more comfortable. Let's see what other thing. So on pressed. Yeah, let's change this to on pressed. So if I press the button, it would zoom in. Not really. I didn't break the rest of the game. I must have done this earlier at some point, but I didn't break it today, so... And I'm not really sure if it's broken or if it's just a bug that's hard to pinpoint in the whole thing. And it's not a mini map that I made, it's a map. because it's not on the screen here. And if I open this, okay, so this doesn't work the way I wanted to. Damn it. So on pressed doesn't redo this the whole time. So let's see. Hovered. Shows someone was killed? What? Ah, okay, yeah. No, it's a placeholder icon that I'm using there. Okay, I definitely need to change the radius for the characters here. This is too much. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is something we can do. Let's tweak this a bit. AI perception. Stimuli source? No. Site. No, I don't have a problem with it. I would have taken something else. And hello, Cat King. How are you? I would have taken anything else if it bothered me. Okay, oh, that's that thing. Where's this? It's on the controller. Yeah, here it is. The radius. Okay. Yeah, this is okay. can I change the cone? Some way to do this. Degrees. Peripheral vision. So this, they shouldn't see us when we are behind them. So this is, they have a 60-degree cone in front of them they should see. So there's definitely some issue here as well. That this is not working correctly. So now they shouldn't sense us at all. Because they wouldn't see us. Yeah. Okay, so now they are not seeing us at all. Okay, so that value works, but let's put this to 15. Let's see. Is she stopping for us or not? Okay, now she sees us. Now she don't. Might need to debug the range here. Yeah, no, this is not working as I wanted to. So I don't think this, I mean, it worked partially for the first time, but after that it didn't work. So age limits, so let's make them a bit more forgetful. Not quite sure what you tried to ask there, what you're saying, but I don't have any performance problems at all with the graphics card and Unreal and streaming and stuff like that. But the thing is, the 980 Ti is still a really good card. Even though it's last generation, it's still one of the better cards you can get. Yeah, okay, the issue is for the first time the view cone is used. But after that, if we were once in a view cone, the radius around the character is used to sense us, which is strange. Yes, that's another issue, but that's mostly a graphics issue, I think. Should yeah, here it should set the right color, but it doesn't work that way. But it's because the let's see, go out here and then set class color. It's because the material doesn't work the way I want it to. I have a laptop or notebook with let me check what's in there. Give me a second. I can tell you the specs of my laptop here. I have a laptop with GeForce GTX 1050 with 4 GB, and I can run Unreal Engine without problems on it. It's a bit slower than my desktop machine, but it's still working fine. But it's also quite the machine. And it's a lot cheaper than I bought it. So that's the laptop I have. And that's running everything I'm doing here. Mostly the same, I would say, because it has a good CPU, it has a good graphics card, and the rest works. But it's not cheap, that's the other thing. Let's check something here, because this should set the colors, but doesn't work for all the characters here, but it works for some of them. It works. So for the guards it doesn't work because there's something wrong with my guards, but it works for others. But she's using a different material here. Yeah, that's the issue here. This is using one mask for the colors, and I'm using all the colors. If I have a look at the have a look at the other one, which is the guard uniform. This is using two different masks here. Yeah, they are shaking a bit. And I'm not using all the colors. And this is causing issues here. I don't know why, but now it works, but not the way I want it to be honest. So I can save this. And they're not shaking, it's just graphic glitch here. Because there's overlapping of some kind and it's causing issues. Okay, why is this not working? Oh, I'm using the wrong male guard uniform. Yeah, no, this should be correct. I'm not sure why this is happening. It's just some kind of glitch I have in here. Okay, now it works here. So The only issue now is that I have other colors in here because it's overlapping and multiplying those, and it's causing issues. Just I need to figure out a better way to set these materials up. Because this here is not working. It only works if I have all of them selected. So if all these here are true, then it works. Otherwise it doesn't work. Which completely defeats the purpose of the masks and the whole system here. I mean, the masks color this properly, but I want to have some masks not active, and then it doesn't work. Might be that my logic is broken. Could definitely be the case, but I'm not sure. But I need to do these differently anyway, so need to figure out a better way to do this. But that's graphic stuff. That's not important at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I need to figure out the AI sensing stuff and not just this perception thing, but I also want to kind of extend this to use the what's called EQS, environment query system for them, so that they can avoid stuff and can react to different stuff. For instance, I want them to be able to, if they are here, they should notice the shrine and interact with the shrine and stuff like that. So if they are here, they should notice they're at a market stall and should do something there. And I can set all this up, but I need to figure out how. Haven't done this yet. And yeah, the rest is dialogue and story writing, which is something that's kind of boring to watch, which is a problem, to be honest. I still need to figure out a better way for this to work. I might need to look into kind of creating a dialogue editor that is visual, that makes it a bit more interesting. But I'm not sure if I want to have it in engine or outside of the engine. So not sure about that yet. Okay, but like I said, that's all for today. I will be back tomorrow. I don't want to say that I will be earlier, but I have less to do over the day, so I'm not quite sure I aim to be earlier, but I'm not promising that I will be earlier. So, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.